The best working Dying Light the Beast glitches. We have a brand new one in here that'll let you guys completely AFK, get unlimited money, unlimited material, and farm unlimited volatiles. Also, we have dupe glitches, XP glitches, and much more. All the founders will be down below in the description, and the first one will be the newest glitch that I've seen. And you can do this one right off the start. All you need to do is unlock the big map. Then you're gonna go all the way over to the right side of the map right here near the cliff edge and climb up parts of the cliff. Skip the grind, check out silent services, money services, 99 ammo, max crafting parts service, and even medkits and more. We have weapon services, and these services are for Dying Light the Beast, Dying Light 1 and 2. So if you play any Dying Light and you want to skip the grind, check out silent services. Here are reviews. They love it and you will too. We are cheap, fast, and reliable. All links to this will be down below in the description. Right here near the cliff edge, and climb up parts of the cliff. You will see this safe house. And in order to unlock it, you're going to take out the big monster in the middle of this safe house and just clear out all the zombies. This may be a little bit difficult, but you may have some randoms join you that can help you guys out. Definitely use long range weapons like grenade launchers to make this even easier. Then head inside the house once that's done and close the windows. And finally, you're gonna have to repair the electricity. So go into the shed right here, then turn off the electricity and repair it outside. That will then unlock the safe house. Now you guys can pile up and go AFK and farm unlimited volatiles and get unlimited money and material. Simply sleep, then get a volatile's attention by shooting in the air or just going next to one. Then run over to this pole right here, this electrical like pole thing, jump on top of it and climb. Now this is important. Do not climb too high. How they are meant to actually attack you is by a long range attack. But what you're doing is you're climbing to this exact point to where they glitched out. They think that you are not climbing anything, and instead they're jumping on the ledge in front of you and just piling up. The UV lights from the safe house is going to take them out and unalive them. And you want to make sure that you are lower if they are throwing their long range attack. And now once you guys do set it up right, you can simply go AFK. Now I'm not too sure if they stop spawning eventually, but I was here for a good few minutes and they were still spawning and still dropping dead. If the chase starts blinking, then drop down and then jump back up on the pole. So sit AFK for a little bit, then go into the safe zone to take the chase away and loot the volatiles. Now there are some duplication glitches that are still working. There's a solo one and a co-op one. Solo one is much harder than the co-op, but we're gonna get into both of them. First one is a solo. You have an Ethernet cable, but if you don't have an Ethernet cable, then you won't be able to do it. Make sure the console is connected to the Ethernet. Then go into the game and find an item you want to duplicate. And you can only dupe items you can drop. We're going to be duplicating these dried meats. We have 4 right here. So with that Ethernet cable plugged in, press the start button, go to co-op, and then select quick join. When your screen turns black, disconnect the Ethernet as soon as it happens, and here's where it will be difficult. You need to quickly go to the item you want to duplicate and drop it. You need to be quick. It won't give you much time at all, maybe a second, but go over to it, drop it quickly. Then if you did that fast enough, you will see once you guys spawn back in that there is the item on the ground, but you still have it in your inventory. And that's exactly how you guys duplicate completely solo. Now this really isn't that easy. Some of you may struggle, especially if the item you want to duplicate is far away from the mouse. This mouse takes a long time to go to the other item, so you need to be very quick, but this is a solo way of doing it. Now make sure when you do duplicate it, you sleep or do something to save your game. Then quit out of the game. Then close your application to rinse and repeat and plug your Ethernet back in. If you do not do what I said, then the items might not save. Now here's how you guys do the co-op. Need another person for this glitch. Go down below in the comments, try to find somebody that way. And if you do not know how to actually get in other people's games, I will quickly explain that. You'll need to add each other on whichever platform you're on. So if you're on Steam, you add each other on Steam. PlayStation, add each other on the actual PlayStation. And same thing with the Xbox. Then when you're in the game, you're gonna press start, go to co-op. Then you'll see these plus symbol. You're gonna be adding one other person, and that's all you need. So press on the plus symbol, then look for the player that you want to add and send him an invite. That will in return give him an invite. He wants to join, and when he joins, you'll be set with that step. But now once both of you guys are in the game, you then want to get an item you want to duplicate, which can be any droppable item in the game. Drop the item on the ground and both of you will see the item. Both of you need to be in a party, either in Discord or the actual game. You're aiming to time it so both of you pick up the item at the same exact time. And that's the only difficult part of this. I counted down from 3 to 0 because there is a mic delay. You do got to keep that in mind, so you can't do it at the same exact number. I had him pick it up at 2 and I picked it up at 0. Like I said, it's all based on timing, so here's me doing it. 3, 2, 1, 0. As you guys can see, what happened is we both ended up picking it up at the same time, and when I open up my inventory, I have a piece of this in my inventory and my buddy has a piece in his inventory. Now we did duplicate it, and if you do this and it's not duplicated, that just means you did the timing wrong and you just are going to try yet again. Keep on trying over and over and over until you get it. Again, how I do it is I count from 3 to 0. At 2, my buddy ends up picking it up. At 0, I pick it up, and we kept on duping. Now your buddy is going to drop the item, then you're going to pick it up, so you have 2 of the items. Now you're going to be dropping them all together. Do not just drop one item at each time and duplicate that. Instead, drop the group and keep on duplicating the group. Here we go again. We're doing it yet again. Again, we're going 3, 2, 1, 0, and we did just duplicate it right there. And now I have 2 on my end, and he has 2 on his end. He's going to drop it, and now we have 4 in total, and we're going to keep on duplicating it. It goes up 2 times every time, so it'll go from 4 to 8 to 16, and it'll keep on going up and up and up. The max you guys can carry is 9999 or 9999. You cannot carry any more after that. Do this with bandages, like I said, anything you can drop. And now you guys can take this over to any merchant. You guys can sell it for money, or just keep the bandages just to heal, or any of the items to craft stuff. Whatever you guys want, it will duplicate. Now here's a glitch to farm XP. There really aren't that many XP glitches left, so this is the only one that's really working. You need to get your weapons prepared, so grab your melee weapons, maybe some scraps so you guys can repair the melee weapons, a pistol, or anything that you want to bring into this glitch. Sleep at the bed so it's at night, and what's perfect about this one is you do not need to go outside at all. With the other ones, you need to go outside and go to a certain location. You're already at the location when you are in the town hall at night. So head over to the door of the town hall and open it. The doors need to be outside of the town hall. Then climb on top of the door of the town hall, close the door. You're then going to jump against the middle of the door, and you'll see that it will let you mantle through the ceiling for some apparent reason. It just lets you do it, and you need to make sure that you do exactly what I said, because if you don't, then there will not be a mantle effect at all if you don't follow what I said. From here, you're going to do a run, jump against the wall, and hold down the jump button, so then you run up the wall like so. Then jump to your right, so then you get breached to your right further. And now this next part may be a little bit tricky, especially if you have not really glitched before, but it's not too bad. You should get it after just a few tries. Do a wall run on the left wall, then jump and move to your right, so then you go through the wall. Typically there is a wall here where you can't go forward, but if you do it just like that, then it will let you breach through the second wall, and you guys can get further in. Sometimes you'll be stuck right here, and what you need to do to get past this part is just dash to the right, but sometimes you won't, and it'll just breach you all the way through. Now if you guys are attempting this and you get stuck right here, you can crouch down, and that should let you get out of being stuck. But if you do get to a point where you are completely stuck and you cannot get out, then you can just quit the game and then load back into your save file to make it so you'll be reset back outside of the glitch and you can retry. But overall, that shouldn't take too long to get down. Now you'll see this window. Jump and climb up this window ledge. Then look to your right and jump on top of and mantle on top of this ceiling. You're almost at the point, so do not worry. And like I said, what's great is that you're not actually outside of the town hall, but go to the opposite side and drop down right here. Then look towards the window and follow the ledge to your left all the way till you get to the corner. At this corner, there's going to be a wall in front of you that's invisible. Do a dash into the wall, just like so, and it will let you get to the opposite side. And now you guys can farm unlimited XP with this insane glitch. Simply take out a weapon that can make a noise like a pistol, shoot in the air, and volatiles will then be attracted to you. You're going to jump in this corner until a chase starts. All the volatiles will literally just pile up right in front of you, and the chase will spawn in more volatiles, and you guys can farm unlimitedly. Super insane, super easy, and you do get XP and money from this. Now if the chase is fading out at any point, simply just jump in the corner, then the chase will come back and you'll be able to take out more and more volatiles. You can use a melee weapon, pistol, grenade launcher, whatever you want, you can use it in this glitch. And when you get the beast mode activated, activate that and then just take them out. And you do get XP for every volatile you take out. You can get up to 200 XP if you do have the right gear on. So if you have the explorer gear set that you guys get from the town hall merchant, that does give you a XP boost. And if you're on brutal mode, then you'll get even more of an XP boost. But eventually, once you guys are done farming as many volatiles as you want, and you want to collect all of the money and valuables that did drop from them, all you need to do is head all the way over to the opposite side of this room. Then the chase will start to blink. Wait until it's completely over, then go over to the wall, and you need to simply do a dash to your right, just like so, and it will dash you outside of this glitch back in the map. Simply collect all of the volatiles loot, then rinse and repeat. Those are all of the best working glitches, including a new one. If you want to skip the grind, check us out on services. Inshallah, alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you all, and barakallah.